Now the next thing we're going to want to do is go ahead and get this guy moving and make these floors actually do something. So we'll start with the character. So in Construct 2, a lot of things are done for you. So we use things called behaviors. So if I click on behaviors here, you can see I've got lots of things. I've got 8 direction movement, physics, platform, all sorts. So if I go to platform, it allows you to run and jump between solid objects. And then you get your various additional things you might want to look. So you can change how fast he runs, how high he jumps, the gravity, things like that. So if I play my game now, you see what should happen is you see my guy has just fallen straight through the floor. And that's because I've enabled gravity, I've enabled movement, but these aren't solid floors. So now we've got our movement, we can click on our platform, we're going to add the behavior for solid. Press that, run the game again. It should land, so now I'll be able to, I don't keep pressing that, start playing the game a little bit. As you see it now, I'm moving around, so I can jump like that, I can move backwards and forwards. Obviously we've got no animations in there, and I can jump, and I can miss, and I can fall through the gap. So we've got sort of the basics of our game sorted there. So now what we need to do is make our character animate a little bit. So this is going to be a case of adding some events to our code. To do that, we're going to add another object in. We're going to set a new object, and it's going to be a keyboard input. Now, depending on what kind of device you're doing, if you're doing it for a touch screen computer or a gamepad or a mouse, whatever it is, you can choose that. But we're going to do a keyboard because we're going to be using the arrow keys to move our character. So just keep that as keyboard. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some events to our game. Now this allows us to sort of add essentially code that sort of makes our game a little bit more interesting instead of just being a guy moving forwards and backwards. So what we can do is start adding an event. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a keyboard event, and we're going to add some better events. So I'm going to start with my 2 keyboard inputs. I'm going to say on key is down. So when I'm pressing a key, so let's say we're pressing the left arrow, and when I'm pressing the right arrow, like that. If the right arrow is down, I'm going to set mirrored to not mirrored, and you're pressing the left, it is going to be mirrored. So what that means is when I run the game, I'll go that way, he turns. So now when he moves, it's a little bit more normal, like a normal game. So now we've got that. We now need to make it so we play our animations. So what we need to do is add 2 more events for player 1, so we can go ahead and use those platform behaviors to detect how fast or slow we're going at one point in time. So to do that, we click add event, player 1, we're going to scroll down to here, and we're going to compare speed. So if speed is equal to nothing, then we're going to do the same thing again. Compare speed is not equal to 0. Now if it is equal to 0, what we're going to do is we're going to set animation. So we're looking for set animation, and then I think I called it standing. So go to speech marks, and then we'll do the same thing for running. Now it's always a good idea to just do a little double check to see if you've actually called your animations that. So I can just go ahead here, I've got standing and running. I just need to make sure I've put my capital letters in there. So running, done, and then standing. Now what should happen is when I run it, if it works, which it should do, but it should show that running animation provided I've done it all correctly. So let's give it a play and see how it works. Do you see? I'm going backwards that way. And the game's working. Now the only thing I found with Construct 2 is that if you try and do a run and jump at the same time, he doesn't really like it that much. It's better so you can jump like that, you can run around, but then if you want to jump, you need to jump then move, or move, jump, move. If you do them at the same time, you do this. And it sometimes works, and sometimes doesn't. Another thing you might want to add is, so your character, if he falls off, he restarts. So find the position, so I've got 1, 3, 4, 7, and 9. Go to my event, and we can say if player 1, then we want is outside layout, which should be on here somewhere. Is outside layout there? That took a long time to find. Is outside layout. And what we can do is change the position, so we can set the position. Set the position, so we can set position, and then like that, press done. Now if I run that, play the game, if I fall off, it puts it back to the start. Just like that. Nice and easy. But that's got our basic behaviours for our solid floor and our movement animations. So hopefully that was nice and easy to follow, and I'll see you in the next video.